guys, today I'd like to share with you a cool little app that I've discovered for your iPhones or your Androids, and that app is called Windfinder. And that is a key ingredient in what us anglers have to face every day, and that is the wind out on the lakes, out in the Gulf, out on the pond or whatever. That app has helped me out tremendously, and I hope it'll help you out. So let's take a look at Windfinder, and I'll show you some of the key features that I've found to be very helpful for me while I'm out on the water. All right guys, let's take a look at the Windfinder app. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to the App Store. So I'll click on the App Store, and in the search, just type in Windfinder. And there it is. Click on Windfinder. And in the middle of the screen, you'll see the Windfinder app. I've already installed it. That's why it's saying open instead of install. So you'll want to install that app from here. Once you've got the Windfinder app installed, mine is down at the bottom of my screen. Click on Windfinder. And I will let you know there are two versions of this. The free version, which is what we'll be looking at today. And you can also use the Windfinder Plus. Down at the bottom right, you'll see three little dots. It says more. Click on that, and there you'll find some of the features with the Windfinder Plus. It's a fairly cheap little app, so if you want to use the Windfinder Plus and get those extra features, you can. Down at the bottom left, what we'll do is click on Map. And there are three things that I want to point out to you that I use this app for. Number one is at the very top, you'll see a color grid, and it goes from 0 to 61 miles per hour. By default, the app comes preset for knots versus mile per hour. So down at the bottom right, if you'll click on more, and now in the middle of the screen you see settings. There are multiple different settings that you can do with the free app. I already elected to change the wind speed at the top from knots over to miles per hour because that's what I prefer. And then you can see the other areas that you can change if you like. So let's go back to the map. And the color grid at the very top goes from 0 miles per hour to 61. And you'll notice on the screen that the color grid in the background of the states are different colors, so you can take a look at that and see. If you look at the middle there around St. Louis and Nashville, you can see that those winds are moving probably, anywhere from 8 to 13, 14 miles per hour. The other thing that's neat about this is the arrows that are moving and showing you the different directions of the wind. You can take a look at those arrows, and some of those arrows are moving fairly slow, and some of them are moving fairly fast. So you can also tell by the wind speed at that, along with the color grid at the top. And the last thing I want to show you that I really like about this is at the bottom of the screen, you have a time bar, and you can slide that time bar across in 3-hour increments, and you can tell see the wind changing and the wind speed changing throughout the day. So where that's key for us anglers is being able to see if we want to zoom in here into the Montgomery area where I'm at. And we'll take a look at, let's go over here to Lake Martin, and more specifically we'll scroll on deep into the Kalijah Bridge. That bridge that you see there crossing the lake is Kalijah. You can see the wind direction at this moment at 6 p.m. tonight. If I want to know what the wind direction is going to do at 9 p.m., I just keep scrolling across at the bottom, and you'll notice the wind direction changing as we go and the wind speed. So that's some cool little features of this app. Again, you've got your color grid at the top. You've got your wind direction arrows that makes it easy for you to read. And then at the other part of it is that time bar at the bottom of the screen where you can scroll through that time lapse and see the different directions of the wind and the speed. And that is this app is really key for us anglers in understanding what the wind's going to be doing throughout the day. If we're either just fun fishing or if we're in a tournament, you can understand exactly what that wind is going to do throughout the day. If you're fishing wind-blown banks, and that morning, if the wind is calm and it's coming in one direction that's not suitable for your key spots, maybe by the end of the day, by scrolling down at the bottom, you'll see those wind directions change and make it more perfect for your day. So I hope this helps out a little bit, guys, and take care.